What's up, you guys? This is HJ here, and welcome back to another tech YouTube video. In today's YouTube video, I'm going to be showing you guys some useful tips and tricks to keep your PC operating smoothly if you have an AMD based gaming PC. This is going to include AMD cards as well as AMD CPUs. And I'm actually going to start by going to manage updates, and we are going to go into the install manager. Wait for this to load a little bit, and then once the install manager pops up, you're going to want to make sure that your auto update is checked on the top right and that all of your drivers are up to date. If they're not up to date, I'm going to show you guys how to update them. So you guys are going to go to your web browser, type in AMD drivers, and you're going to go to the driver support page. You can download the Windows drivers, or if you have a Linux PC, you can do Linux. I have Windows, so I'm going to go ahead and do the Windows drivers. This is going to download and auto install and minimal setup. And what that's going to do is when you click on it and hit yes on the authorization, it will download any kind of drivers that your PC needs to operate automatically. It'll scan the internet and it'll just go ahead and download those straight to your device for you. Now, if you guys have never used the command prompt before, you're going to go to the search bar, and this is going to be our drive integrity check. So open the command prompt as administrator and type sfc space / scan now, just how I typed it. I'm actually going to put this on full screen so you guys can see a little bit better. There we go. You're going to hit the scan now, and this is going to scan the system. It's going to verify that all of your files and everything are not corrupt. So let's go ahead and give this a quick minute to go ahead and verify. And while that is verifying, I'm going to show you guys how to check your drives via disk management. So you guys are going to go and right click the taskbar, and you guys are going to click disk management, obviously. I just did it. And then you guys are going to see all of your available drives that are currently available on your PC. If you guys have a drive that you want to erase, or if you guys have a drive that has nothing on it, you want to initialize it, you guys will just right click, hit initialize. You guys want to clean the disk, you guys will go to command prompt, you guys will do the disk partition method. Another thing you want to do to keep your PC running optimally is you want to check the Windows update. Sometimes you guys will get Windows updates and they won't pop up automatically. So the first thing you want to do is this get the latest updates as soon as they're available toggle. You want to make sure you have that toggle to on. You also want to make sure that your active hours are set in the advanced options and that you have installed optional updates, if any. I did this in my last AMD graphics video, but this one is a little bit more in depth. So you guys are interested in learning more about the Windows update, I will leave that linked in the description down below. Now, the next thing, if you're going to be playing any games, turn on game mode. May not seem like a lot, but turning on game mode helps reduce background tasks that are completely unnecessary without having to use bloatware like, say, Open Gaming Hub, for example, etc., to try and do it for you via one of their cleaners. This will optimize it all in the background. You also have your graphic settings in here. So if you guys have any games in particular that you guys want to change to high performance, you guys can do that. You guys are on a laptop with an AMD CPU or GPU, or just NVIDIA and AMD in general, any kind of laptop on the graphics, this page is for you as well, because you can always change between high performance. You guys can change between the battery life, so power saving, or you can let Windows choose it. I usually let Windows choose it, but if you guys are really, really wanting to squeeze as much performance out of this as possible, you guys can always tweak that as well. Another thing you guys can do, and this is the results of that scan, I'll go over that in just a second. Another thing that you guys can actually do is if you guys have a lot of files in your storage, just be sure to clean them up every now and then, just to make sure that you have enough space on your drives. And any games that you're not using, just go ahead and delete them. if you're not going to be playing them for like say over a month or so. It just helps free up storage space, and you always want to make sure that your recycle bin is also clean, so that way when it purges it from your storage, it completely purges it. It's not just sitting up there in the middle of the recycle bin void waiting to come back onto your computer or waiting to auto delete and hogging up resources. So just go ahead and just, if you're going to wipe something and you're sure you do not need it at all, just go ahead and wipe it from your recycle bin. It takes care of itself once it's emptied. So go ahead and do that. The resource protection found corrupt files and successfully repaired them. So that is very useful. This sfc/scan now command, that basically, like I said, it completely scans the entire drive of your system, all your drives, and it actually repairs any system files that are corrupted or that may have slight issues with them, and it tries to fix them. If it cannot fix them, then of course additional prompts will come up and it will actually show you how to resolve those. Now, if you have any software extensions that you want to install, like say AMD Chat, AMD Privacy View, AMD Image Inspector, especially if you need those AI tools or if you need privacy for like business stuff, then you guys can come in here to the install manager and into the AMD software extensions, and that will show you guys how to install all of these, and you'll follow the prompts like so to install those as well. The very last thing that I'm going to talk to you guys about is the system RAM. I don't usually go over system RAM, but this one is very important. This is my recommendations for those of you who are streaming on the same PC that you're going to be playing your games on. If you're going to be streaming on the same PC that you play your games on, you're going to need at least 32 gigs of RAM. I know 16 gigs is like, it seems like the bare minimum nowadays, or it feels like you can get away with 16 gigs of RAM, but trust me, if you play anything with like a lot of mods, anything that like connects to servers or that is extensively hard to run with the 16 gigs of RAM by itself, streaming is only going to compound those issues. And so if you can afford it, only if you can afford it, or if you can buy a system with 32 gigs of RAM outright, I would go ahead and get 32 gigs of RAM. It's going to future proof it, so that way you're making sure that you have system RAM for future games and other projects, but it also makes sure that if you're streaming like I do sometimes, that you guys can get the most out of your PC, and so that you're not actively constraining your game and struggling to run your streams at the same time. So anyways, I hope that this helped you guys just a little bit, try and get some information, some knowledge about how to at least somewhat keep your PC running smoothly. I know it's not completely comprehensive, but it should help hopefully point you guys in the right direction. Okay, you guys, I'm HJ. I'm out.